Hey, it's Tim of Iron Earth 701 out for another adventure. Wanted to kind of show you guys what I'm doing this weekend. It is I guess this would be the second weekend of December. So the leaves are down. It's a little cold. It's supposed to get down into the low 30s tonight. Chance of snow this evening. Anyway, I want to show you where I'm camped. This is the Little Crease Shelter on on the Tuscarora Trail. And this is my first time I've ever stayed at a shelter, or actually used a shelter. I'm actually staying in I'm camping in my tent tonight because I'm really worried about having mice and stuff kind of get all over me. I think if it were colder, I would be willing to actually sleep in the shelter. Maybe if I come here again and it's well below freezing, then I'll probably stay in the shelter because I think at that point the mice should all be hibernating. Anyway, I should kind of show what's going on here. It's a really nice shelter. I'll definitely be back here again. This is really amazing. I've never really sheltered camp before. I'll definitely be doing this again. Have a nice little bear pole here for the food. I got my food hung up there. A really nice fire pit, which hasn't been trashed with garbage. So the Potomac Appalachian Club has done an awesome job keeping the shelter maintained and in really good order. And I will definitely be following the rules here and sweeping it out and kind of leaving it better than I found it. So there you go, the Little Crease Shelter in the George Washington National Forest. It's a 4-bunker here, so four people could sleep comfortably up on the bunks. I suppose you could put another 4 on the floor there if you had to. I'm here by myself. Nobody's here. Probably because it's going to snow tonight. Nobody wants to be here when it snows. Pretty good distance from it's 14 miles away from the Appalachian Trail, but this is really along the Tuscarora Trail. And I'm kind of set up here using, I'm going to be using my Covia Spider to strain and boil water. I think I'll show that in another video here. But it's just, doing it by wood is just such a pain. It's so tedious boiling that much water with wood. It's just so much easier to do it with a canister, so I'm just going to bring a canister. And since it's relatively warm, I've got it in the upright position. I could flip it over if it gets really cold, but it's only going to get down to the low 30s tonight, so it should be fine. Camped a little bit too close. I read the rules here just a second ago, and I'm supposed to be 100 yards away. That's probably only 50 yards away. So next time I come here, I will camp somewhere else. Actually, where I will camp is up there. There's a really, really nice bathroom with toilet paper in it and not trashed. It's a really lovely little outhouse. And then back further up there toward the top of the hill, there's a campsite. So next time I come here, I'll camp at the proper campsite. Or I think in the heart of winter, I might just stay in the shelter itself, so I don't have to worry about the mice. When they're hibernating, I don't have to worry about them. Another thing about shelters, I've never experienced this before, but they've got a little shelf here with stuff. There's in here let me take it down here. There's a little journal, and I've been kind of reading some of the entries. It's kind of cool. I've never experienced this before. Actually, having a shelter journal. So all people here, different dates, writing down things. I'll leave one myself, but just reading different people's situations. It's kind of interesting. And then matches in here, emergency supplies like matches and first aid, and there's some fork in here in case you forgot your fork, and you shouldn't have left food behind, dude. I may hike that out actually, because that might attract some bugs. I'm gonna hike that out. You shouldn't have food in here. But Pedialyte, this is probably okay. That's inside of a wrapper, but I probably should hike that out. This is kind of cool, man. Having, there's actually a grate there that you can actually cook on if you really wanted to. There's matches. I bet there's even matches in here. I bet there's even matches in this matchbox here. Let me see. Hell yeah, there's even matches here. There was toilet paper, actually already, and there was toilet paper and hand sanitizer in the bathroom, or the outhouse, I should say. That was pretty freaking awesome. The Potomac Appalachian Club has done an awesome job at this shelter. My hat's off to you guys. I mean, just, my hat's off to you. You guys have done an awesome job. I'm really impressed. Anyway, I'm going to be Making, boiling some water here, get some more water so I can drink. And dinner a little bit. It's going to be getting dark at 4:30 tonight. It's getting close to the winter solstice. But yeah, this is a really nice shelter. I'll follow the rules, and I will definitely sweep out the shelter and sweep out the bathroom like they asked. But you guys have done an awesome job. There's lighter fluid there if you want to have a fire. I can't believe it. Yeah, there's shovels there to help with the fire pit. Fire pit's not trash. There's not garbage everywhere. There's a tiny bit of graffiti, but that's not super surprising. But overall, this is a really awesomely maintained shelter. I mean, like I said, hats off to you guys. You've done at the Potomac Appalachian Club. This is a really nice shelter. We've got one along the I&M Canal back in Illinois, and I mean, they didn't destroy it, but there's actually a fire. There's actually a fireplace in that shelter, and someone, of course, had to be an idiot and run the fire way too hot and burn part of the shelter. But this one, you guys have done a great job maintaining it, and it's very clean in the area around it. I mean, hats off to you guys. You've done an awesome job. All righty. Well, I'll see you guys on the trail. Bye-bye.